dog right there. You see, he gets up. So where did he just come? Boom. He comes here, right? Boy, nice buddy. How you doing? And there's another dog coming down the street too, so we'll see it. We'll see it all. Let me get this so we can play. Yeah, come on. I'm gonna keep playing with him. You're gonna see. See that dog barking. It's coming. It's on my side of the street too, so I gotta make sure the lines are good. And like I said, you saw him, he saw that dog, he turned and he came to me, give me a bite. When he's in this state of mind, much more likely to go after a dog. I'm gonna make sure he sees this other dog. How you doing? He sees it already. He's looking right at it. Come on. Yeah. I'm gonna let him experience that dog. There it is, you see it. How you doing? You crazy, huh? Trying to make sure he can see that dog. Let him experience that dog. Yeah, he's coming. Let him experience that dog. And come on. Okay. There you go. Super! You are a superstar, buddy. You are a superstar. Yes. You are a superstar. You get it out, buddy? You good? You're good. Let him experience. Good boy, Baba. Let's get a drink, come on. Yeah. All right, I forgot exactly where I was talking there. But when that other dog was here, I told him, like I said, I told him no, just to keep things under control there. So right away, I brought him in, we got his tug, came out. Dog was still, you know, like a house or two down now, and he put it into the tug, boom. Like I said, you know, it's good to get that out. Now you saw as I was talking to you there, that the dog came out across the street there, that yappy corgi that barks at us. And you saw, I was talking to you, he saw the dog, what did he do? He turned, gave me a bite. Gave him a bite, boom, boom, boom. Then the other dog came down the street, and he hates that black dog, wow. Hates. That's a pit bull mix that gives off the vibe too. Older now, but So he saw that dog, and I made sure he saw that dog right away, but I made sure he saw the dog, and he came off the tug there, which is fine, and I let him experience the dog. I didn't say, no, come back here and play, this and that. I let him experience that. What decision are you gonna make? You know? That's more frustration. He knows it. We've been down this path. That's more frustration. Come back here. This is the solution. And that's what you see there. You saw with the corgi, and then you saw with that black dog that even though he let go of the bite, experience it. I want that. Experience it. This is who you are, man. You were bred to be this pit bull. Experience that. The frustration ends here. That's the magic. And I don't care what this is all called. I don't care. Some people want to call this, you know, what differential reinforcement is this and that. I've studied that stuff. I know what that stuff is. I can go into detail about all of this stuff, but don't try to fit it into that box, because you're never. The main question for me should be is, nobody that I see can get pit bulls to do this. When they see a dog, they don't play with you. They go and attack the dog, and they can't get them to do this. I see people saying they can. I see people explaining the definitions of differential reinforcement and all this stuff, but I never see them doing it with a dog like this. Not with a dog like this. It just goes after the dogs because they message me. You know, my dog doesn't care about anything when it sees a dog, especially these pit bulls. These pit bulls are different, man. The really hot ones. So the question isn't what kind of differential reinforcement. Don't try to fit this into the radical behaviorist box. The question for me is, how did you get him to do that? How did you take a dog that was completely ape shit around dogs 150 yards away? 150 yards away, if this dog saw a dog, it was jumping in the air, screaming, hyena mode. It wasn't gonna bite a toy. So how did I get this dog from that dog to a dog? You've seen my stuff. I've had dogs 2-3 feet away from him walk up to us, and I've put him on the toy. Strange dogs barking at him. So the question is not what name would you put on that, but how do you do that? Because if, let's say I tell you it's Spanky Pants differential reinforcement. Okay, Matt's doing Spanky Pants differential reinforcement. Now you go home, and what do you do with it? I give you this dog's leash. What do you do? That's the whole thing. How do you get this done with a dog like this? And there's very specific ways, things I do to get this done. Because it's not, you can't just give this dog a choice, but I didn't positively punish him to achieve this. But I didn't just give him a choice because he was never going to make that choice. There's things that I do that show him that's more frustration. That's just going to be more and more frustration. But I have to show him the way out. I have to get him to that way out, or he'll just get locked into that more frustration mode too. That's agitation work. You're just going to do agitation work, and pit bull like this will just go crazy forever there. So you have to show him how to unlock himself and get the frustration out. That's what you should ask me, not what do you call this? What terminology? Who gives a shit what it's called? All right, I gotta get more dogs out. Over and out.